What they didn't teach you about the Kanem-Borno Empire. They didn't teach you this history. They didn't teach you that long before colonization. Long before modern borders. Long before Nigeria, Chad, or Cameroon existed. A great African empire already ruled the Lake Chad region. In the 9th century, in what is today the Republic of Chad, around Lake Chad, a powerful state was born. This state was Kanem. The people who founded and ruled Kanem were the Kanembu. Black Africans indigenous to the Lake Chad Basin. Originating mainly from present-day Chad. They were not foreigners. They were not migrants from outside Africa. They were sons and daughters of the land. Kanem was ruled by the Sefawa dynasty, whose kings carried the title Mai. They governed from the capital Njimi, a great political and military center in central Chad. By the 11th century, under Mai Hummay, Islam was officially adopted. Not through conquest, but through diplomacy and learning. Law, education, and governance were transformed. Then came the Great Expansion. Between 1221 and 1299. Mai Dun Ahmad Dabalemi, one of Africa's greatest medieval rulers, expanded Kanem across the Sahara and the Lake Chad region. Kanem's armies, armored cavalry and disciplined infantry, controlled trade routes and defeated rival states. This was a black African empire, with black African kings, soldiers, scholars, and diplomats. But power attracts resistance. From the east, still within present-day Chad, rose the Bulala Kingdom, another black African state. For decades, Kanem and Bulala fought brutal wars. In 1387, everything changed. At the Battle of Njimi, 1387, Bulala forces defeated the Kanem defenders, burned the capital, and brought about the fall of Old Kanem. This was not the end. It was a transformation. Around circa 1370 to 1400, the Kanembu people migrated westward. From Kanem, Chad, to Borno, today in northeastern Nigeria. They carried with them their kingship, culture, Islam, and identity. Meanwhile, around Lake Chad lived another ancient people, the Sao civilization. The Saba were indigenous black Africans of the Lake Chad and Shori Logwan Basin, mainly from modern Chad and northern Cameroon. They were master iron workers, city builders, and warriors. Between the 14th and early 16th centuries, circa 1400 to 1500, Kanem-Borno forces clashed repeatedly with the Sao. These were cultural and military wars. Iron against iron, city against city. By c. 1500, the Sao warrior states were defeated, but not destroyed. They were absorbed into Kanem-Borno society, strengthening it with their skills, technology, and culture. Then came the Southern Wars. From c. 1550 to 1600, Kanem-Borno fought the Mandara Kingdom, a black African mountain state in northern Cameroon. Under Mai Idris Aluma, reigned 1571 to 1603. Mandara was defeated and became a tributary state. Mai Idris Aluma transformed Kanem-Borno into a military superpower, introducing firearms, legal reforms, diplomacy, and justice. And power was not only male. Queen Asa Kilin Jeet, a royal woman of Kanem-Borno, exercised real political authority, proving that leadership in African empires could wear a woman's face. For over 1,000 years, from the 9th to the 19th century, Kanem-Borno shaped the destiny of Chad, Nigeria, Niger, and Cameroon. They didn't teach you this, because an Africa that knows its history cannot be easily dominated. But now you know. And history remembers. History by Allahdiguim Constant.